What's up, my biker friends? I'm in Stefan's garage right now. He's working on one of the bikes again. That bike's getting valve service. But what I want to talk about today is about the Cardo units. If you guys been following the channel, you know that I've been partnering up with Cardo, and they've provided a bunch of communication units for my guided motorcycle rides. I'm about to do tour number 5 today. The group is going to arrive today. So I have 4 tours with the Cardo units, and this is sort of the experience that I've had. And in this video, I'm just going to talk about the differences between sort of the top of the line model, which used to be the Cardo Edge, which is the gray one here. These are the units that I have for my riders. Well, I came up with a new unit, which is now the current top of the line model, which is the Cardo Packtalk Pro. That's the black one here. I'm just going to talk about the differences, and I've been using the Pro model just to kind of see what the differences is, and all my sort of riders that ride with me, they've used the Edge model. What they both have in common, they're very, very similar. The tech is very, very similar. What I really like about these as compared to the predecessor, which was my first Cardo unit. Actually, I have that here too, if you want to see it. This is the Packtalk Pro, the old one, the Bold. That was the top of the line units a few years ago. This one came with bigger loudspeakers, which is really nice. Other than that, the unit was exactly the same as the other unit. So in their latest version, the Packtalk Pro has the bigger loudspeakers, the bigger speakers, which is great, but it also is a little different from the tech that they put in. And what they put in here is a motion sensor, which is really cool. So you don't ever have to turn it off or on. It just turns itself off and on, which is great, because if you take a short break, fuel up your bike, or if you go for lunch breaks, a lot of people forget to turn the units off, and that kind of drains the battery. And that was an issue that I had with the predecessor. I was losing a lot of battery charge throughout the day, and then the battery wouldn't be enough to ride throughout the full day. That's why I was very keen to have these units. Now I have the direct comparison because we are using both units on the tours, and I can definitely say that this unit at the end of the day has more battery charge than the Edge units. I also have to say though that with the Edge unit, they must have done something different with the software, that it goes into low power mode or something. It's definitely better than the predecessor, because most of the guys, they still come in with at least 25, maybe even 50% of battery charge. So even though they forget to turn them off after a full day of riding, you can still almost squeeze out another day of riding the next day. Not really, you have to charge them. With this one here, you can definitely do 2 days in a row, which I really like. And if you have really long days, the Packtalk Pro is definitely the way to go. Now it's definitely more expensive, so you have to decide if that's worth the cost of spending the extra money. If I was in the market for a unit, I would certainly go with this one, because the bigger loudspeakers is definitely worth it right there, and having that motion sensor in there just for the power use itself. There is a function in there for the motion sensor, crash detection, which I haven't used yet. I don't even know if it's activated now, but there is a sort of crash detection mode that is integrated. I haven't checked that yet. The idea is similar to an Apple iWatch. If you fall, that will be sort of an emergency call that is being set off. So I think the idea is great. It's not something that I've used so far. Also, what I really like about these units, they're smaller than the predecessor if I put them side by side. So the side by side, as you can see there, the Edge unit is a bit smaller. It's definitely better build quality, I have to say, than the predecessor. But they're definitely smaller, and the battery runtime is at least as long. Now the older units, this Packtalk here is actually Stefan's personal unit. They've been around for a while. He doesn't use them very often, so over time the battery just degrades. But with these new fresh units, you definitely get a lot of runtime out of them. So anyway, questions, put them in the comments section. See you in the next video. Until then, ride safe, stay awesome.